good? It's your boy DopeSomething. Welcome back to the channel. So when we last left off, we freed, well, we ain't really free him, but we decided not to kill Von Burgo. So we finally actually ended up talking him down from having a firefight and basically getting the whole squad killed. But we are on our way into the castle to go link up with the people we previously, was with, the Devil's Gang, so on and so forth. So now we are looking to join the others, which they are in here, it sounds like. Never mind. I lied. My bad, people. They are in the castle, though? Yep, alright, so Juan's right here.
Henry.
Hey, how you doing?
Very good evening to you, Catherine.
Thanks. Have fun.
How you doing, Catherine? Let me talk to you. Can I talk to you? See what you up to.
What do you think about Malashov? We were damn lucky.
More like the people in the village were damned lucky. I'm glad you talked the devil out of burning it down.
And we got
Took
some
a bit
bonus
more than
bits.
talk.
It takes guts to stand up to Hinnick. But to beat him? My lord.
Do you think he'll want revenge?
You humiliated him in front of his own men. It can't be ruled out. You'd better keep an eye on him. Or go and have it out with him, straight up.
Nah, we gonna go talk to him straight up.
No idea what'll happen next.
Another madcap scheme, most likely. What else? That's all we ever seem to do, in case you hadn't noticed.
She ain't lying.
But you've got to do something crazy occasionally if you want to achieve big things, don't you?
That's right. Occasionally.
Damn, I lost respect for that. That's a guard. Where is the dry devil? I want to talk to him. Another guard. Another guard.
Where did I put those towels?
Oh, look at her giving a bath to the soldier. Ain't no water in there. How you giving a bath with no water? Oh yeah, it is. Never mind. I stand corrected, y'all. All right, let me stop wasting time. Let's get down to business. First of all, let's get to this bed so we can go to sleep.
Excuse me.
Rejuvenate our XP. I said our XP. Rejuvenate our health, and then we can get down to the nitty gritty or whatever we supposed to be doing. So my bed is. Hey, how you doing, Rosa? It says up, so it's upstairs somewhere. Can y'all hurry up?
I'm sorry.
You should be. Come on. Right here. All right, so this is my room. All right, go ahead and sleep. Get full stamina or health, and get rid of this nighttime cycle because whatever we. Oh shit! Hold on. Was I supposed to go to sleep? Oh, this is back at the castle.
Nice work. Nice work indeed.
I know this nigga ain't in our dreams.
You saved the peasants but sent your own men to the slaughter. You like to keep your hands clean, but war is a nasty business. So who are you going to sacrifice for your conscience next? Your little Jew brother? Cape on? Yourself? You play the game, but you don't understand the rules. And in the end, you'll lose. You learned nothing. You understood nothing. And yet I tried so hard. And yet we share the same fate. Lord! My family was slain too, by the Turks. I felt just like you do. And Eric went through the same thing. That's why I took him in. We're one big family. Of orphans. Well, of course, you do have a father. Although he's not gone so far as to give you his name.
I mean, he do kind of have a point, just a little bit, just a little bit. We sacrificed our own men to not take the field, but I felt like taking the peasants' lives was not like. I feel like that wasn't necessary at the moment. See what I'm saying? Back and find him. Like I was trying to find the dry devil, but I don't know where he is.
I'm sorry.
I was hoping I could check it. Wait, hold on. Here we go. So they all was sitting down in one place. Let's go ahead and talk to him real quick.
Let's fight.
Look, I can't now, Henry. Stop by when I'm...
Oh, okay. So if I sit down, does it automatically start something? Ain't he supposed to be in there? Whatever. Let's go talk to him, and it's probably gonna walk us in here or have us follow him into here.
So, I'm back. How's it going? Have you got anything out of von Bergov?
You came at the right time. We're just about to deal with him. And you can join in.
Okay, yeah, that's what it was. The interrogation of captive von Bergov.
Welcome to Suckdol, Lord von Bergov. Despite the circumstances that brought you here.
It is an honor, Peter. Compared to what I had to endure from Zizka and Kunstadt, your good manners are a welcome change.
I'll do my best to make your, involuntary stay no more inconvenient than it has to be.
Aren't you being a bit too welcoming, Sir Peter?
Just what I was thinking. Fuck that bollocks. He's a captive, not some busty wench. He's only alive to squeal what he knows.
Damn.
It'd be quicker if I just beat it out of him.
Just a beating? What about breaking a finger or two? Or singeing the soles of his feet? We had first-hand experience of various methods in the Trotsky dungeon, didn't
That
we?
wasn't.
Curva, lad, that's not a bad idea. You know what? I'll tear out the last few hairs he has on his mangy head.
I didn't mean it.
Instead of these pathetic threats, why do you not make me an offer? You do know that I am...
Shut your trap, Otto. Right now you're nothing. You lost most of your men at Rabos, and the rest croaked to me to Malashov. So what do you have left? A nice coat? And a smug face?
Damn.
Do you really think Sigismund made me his chamberlain because of my soldiers? Or to have someone to take care of the running of conquered fortresses?
Shut up, damn it! We're asking the questions.
Really? Then why have I not heard a single one yet? And what a shame that is. I am a pragmatic man, and I'm sure we can work something out. But lay a hand on me, and you will not hear a single word.
We better.
He's right. Apart from von Aulivs, he's Sigismund's closest man. He knows everything about him and his plans. We should try it the peaceful way first.
You're buying that? He talks just like Jobst. When he gets here, they can yap till doomsday for all I care. But now we just don't have the time.
Jobst wants to come back here. After he got away from us by the skin of his teeth?
Well, he has to show Sigismund our army up close.
So it's true. I couldn't believe the Margrave had finally made a move. I thought he would never march into battle.
What's wrong, sir? You're not afraid, are you?
Afraid that Jobst, that court schemer, might defeat a warlord like Sigismund in the field. Although, I expect you people have no idea of the situation Sigismund is in right now.
Oh. What situation is he in, then?
In the shit, Lord Trotsnov. In the shit. So, a sensible person should seize every opportunity that presents itself. And I am eminently sensible. Lord Capon.
Yes?
When you came to Trotsky, You were carrying a message with an offer of an alliance from Lords Hanush and Radzik, were you not?
Exactly.
I think it is time I gave you my answer.
He's smart. He's smart. He was saving it until we got his ass.
Seriously?
Are you not glad? I thought that was what you were after the whole time.
I don't think Henry shares your sense of politics, sir.
You think I'm some villain, don't you? But I've only ever wanted what is best, believe me. What is best for this country, for my loyal supporters, and, naturally, for myself. And I'm not ashamed of that. And it appears that Sigismund is no longer what is best. He's in trouble, both here and in Hungary. The army is not getting paid, morale is poor, and the Kuttenberg miners are rebelling. So the crown is running out of silver.
I see. The butcher's on his way, so you want to flee the pigsty, eh?
Naturally. And together we can even set fire to this pigsty, as you put it. If you want my advice.
I'm all ears, sir.
The last straw Sigismund is grasping is the royal treasury at the Italian court. If he were to lose his silver, he wouldn't be able to pay his soldiers and would have to withdraw to Hungary.
We're supposed to rob the Italian court.
The most secure place in the town?
Of course. And while you're there, you can also free the lords captured at Raborz.
My father.
Hey.
Lord Pisek, as the former mint master, you must surely know of some way to sneak in.
There is no way. The court's an impregnable fortress.
Really? What about tunneling in? There are hundreds of tunnels beneath the city, and if I'm not mistaken, one of them runs beneath the court.
That's total madness. There might be some passageway leading there, but no one knows those old tunnels now. Besides, they might collapse at any time. One could easily come to a bad end there.
But that can also happen when you try to mount a horse drunk. What's with this tunnel?
There's a whole labyrinth of tunnels under the city. You'd have to dig from inside the Treasury to find the one you want. And where they all lead to, God alone knows.
God and me.
Oh, pardon
Oh,
me,
shit.
milady. But how would you know?
Not all young noblewomen devote their days to embroidery, Sir Peter. I look after Father's documents, and I know all about the plans of the passageways beneath our palace.
Hey.
St. James's Church owes its existence in part to the generous donations of the Ruthards. So in the past we had a secret underground entrance built into its crypts, and St. James's is right next to the Italian court.
A handy escape route from the palace, eh? If you don't mind crawling through a tunnel, that is.
Yeah,
In
Capon got
short, you can
Capon
theoretically
scared
walk
like a
directly
motherfucker
from
when it come
Ruthard
to
Palace to the
what do you
Italian
call it?
court.
Condemned
Sure.
places.
That is, after breaking through the walls that separate the crypt from the tunnel, and the tunnel from the cellars.
It does
That
sound too
sounds
easy.
almost too easy.
You took the words out of my mouth. With a bit of luck, we'll get to the cellars of the court. What then?
What do you think? The guards will come down on you and it'll all be over.
So we need someone who can help us on the inside. Someone who'll distract the guards and lead us to the silver.
How the fuck are we supposed to do that? Aldrich Valor or Christian Pisek? Well, Pisek could do it.
Christian of Pisek is the steward at the Italian court. He could help us.
Perhaps. But my brother's never been easy to deal with. He'd be taking a big risk, and besides, he doesn't have the Mint Master's key to the Treasury. I'm afraid Vavak's your only hope. It's just that you can't trust him.
There is one other possibility.
Oh? What's that, Sir Otto?
Perhaps you have heard about the expected arrival here of a rare visitor from very far away.
Okay, okay.
Do you mean... Surely not.
The very one.
What the fuck are you talking about? Speak clearly!
Well then, a papal legate is on his way to the town directly from Rome. He's coming to adjudicate the dispute about the new church.
What's that got to do with us?
Where would he be received except at the Italian court, along with his entourage? No one knows them, no one has ever seen them, and very few understand their language. They might as well be volunteering for you to take their place.
Hey!
Look at me. This is starting to sound fucking good.
What? What do you mean, take their place? Are we supposed to kill them, or what?
Why not?
Fuck.
He got a point.
Jesus. Get a grip, fellas. Do you want to burn in hell? Calm down. We'll just lock the Pope's lackey up for a bit, and once we've got the silver, we'll let him go again. No one gets hurt.
St. Joseph, cover thy ears!
Where will we find that legate?
He's staying in Loretz, at the vineyard. He's got the use of the whole place for himself and his escort. But I don't know how many there are.
Good.
Don't matter.
We'll send Catherine there to have a look.
And then we'll burst in there and cause a bit of a fuss, so he doesn't get any stupid ideas. And that'll be that.
Is there no other way to solve it? Without violence?
Alright, let me go talk to him.
Gentlemen, the legate is a man of the cloth, like me. I know Latin, and even a bit of Italian too, as it happens. I could explain to him what we need. Maybe we can persuade him to go along with it.
He'll tell us to kiss his arse, more likely.
Sir Hinek, never underestimate the power of sweet words. Especially when the listener has a knife at his throat.
It's true, none of us would be very convincing as an Italian cardinal. It'd be better if we made him take us with him, as his retinue.
What are we doing? Let's go inside. Yeah, what if he
the
doesn't
legate
cooperate?
refuses to talk to us?
Yeah, we can always beat him up. Take his clothes and let someone else put them on. Like, Godwin, eh?
I was
Since
already
he's
saying,
a priest.
they gonna have to McGowan the
Hold
priest.
on. I'm not gonna play the jester for anyone.
Nobody's asking you to. We stick to the plan. We'll work on the legate so he agrees to take us in with him. Then we'll find a way somehow.
What do we do with the...
But what do
okay.
we do with the legate's real retinue?
Lock them up at the Devil's Den. One of our men can guard them there.
A couple more peculiar fellas blabbering nonsense won't look out of place there in the slightest.
Alright, let's say we get inside with the legate. What then? What if he betrays us?
That's why we mustn't let him out of our sight. Godwin will take care of that.
Me?
You said you spoke Italian, didn't you? If he starts squealing, you'll hold a dagger to his ribs and ask him politely to play nice.
May God look the other way.
Meanwhile, the rest of us will have to deal with the guards inside, prepare the ground for digging, and open the treasury.
That's damned risky.
No one will be expecting us. As long as we don't make a ruckus too soon, it'll all be over. And the whole place will be ours before they even notice.
Alright. I can't think of anything better anyway.
Agreed then. We'll
All right.
try gentle persuasion to begin with. And now,
I'm
to
hoping
the
we can
task.
persuade that dude.
Henry, you go to the town and squeeze anything that could help us out of Vavak.
Most importantly, get that key from him.
Then wait for us at Ruthard Palace, where we'll set up our base. We'll get there first thing in the morning.
And how are you going to get inside? The palace will be closed and may be guarded. I don't expect you want to march through the main entrance, where everyone can see you, and break the gate down while you're at it.
That's true, milady. What do you suggest?
There's
The
not
tunnel.
only a passageway to the church, but also down to the river. I know it like the back of my hand. I could show Henry the way if you like.
No offense, my lady, but you'll be safer here.
She's coming with me. Nobody knows Ruthard Palace as well as Lady Rosa.
Do you want to get into the court? Then you need Ruthard Palace. You want Ruthard Palace? Then I'm coming along.
All right. Both of you are going to town.
I was already saying,
And
we don't
no
have a choice.
dawdling. You should be on the road tomorrow at the latest. Time is of the essence.
That's that then. Let's get to work.
I already say, ain't no point of guessing if we already got a guide. Let's go ahead and talk to her, work on this escort. As you can see, I ain't gonna lie, Von Berghoff, he ain't that bad. He a commander.
It looks like the two of us will be going to Kuttenberg alone.
I can hardly wait.
Damn, why she saying like that?
Aren't you looking forward to going home?
When they captured Pa, Von Bergov's people came to Ruthard Palace.
Did they do anything to you?
No, I wasn't harmed. But before they took me away, they ransacked the place. Then Von Bergov just took me to Malashov. It's likely Vavak took our home for himself. He's always threatened to do that.
Well, you can try. When we free your father, Ruthard Palace will be yours again.
I hope so. But that's still far from certain.
How do we even get inside Ruthard Palace?
Like I said, through the underground.
Well, I suppose by now I ought to know you don't have back doors here. Just secret passages, eh?
You are in mining country, you know. There's more going on here below ground than above.
How will I find the entrance this time? From the position of some cross again?
No, I'll guide you this time. It's just below the walls. You only need to know where to turn.
Are you ready to go?
There's no point in dallying.
Let's get it.
All right, let's go.
Let's not waste no more time.
Well, here we are. I'm not keen on going into that darkness.
Are you afraid?
Of the dark? Me? I'm not a little girl, but God knows what we'll find inside. Especially at the far end.
I can take care of that.
I'll be with you. If anything happens, just stay behind me and...
Ah, my hero. But since I'm the one who knows the way, I'll be going first.
Damn.
I can't leave here just like that.
I feel like she's being funny. You know what's crazy? We was down here before when we was venturing the mines
Usually
already.
there's only a small trickle running through here. The water must have risen.
How far away is it anyway?
Soon there'll be a fork, and from there it's only a short distance. You'll see.
And where does the passageway end?
In the cellar, conveniently enough. It's always best to arrive inconspicuously.
Alright, well y'all already know the drill. We trespassing. If anything special happens, I will cut y'all back in. If not, though, it's no point of me making y'all watch us walking slowly through these caverns, so on and so forth. So I will see y'all once we get to the end piece where we need to be at. So it ended up being like a little cutoff section, and then she stopped abruptly. So we're going to continue the recording here and see what's going on.
No. Don't you see how deep it is ahead of us?
I hope you don't expect me to carry you.
I most certainly do. Unless you want to prove to me that you really are an uncouth village oaf after all.
Damn.
Well,
alright, let's get this done.
I'll carry you over.
Don't worry, though. I'm not some fragile petal. Well, you said it was hardly neat. This is not how one carries a lady, you barbarian.
Maybe not in Kuttenberg, but it's how we did it in Skalitz.
But it's not very comfortable.
Ah, just grin and bear it, my lady. We're almost there.
Oh. Alright, let's put her down.
Oof. I don't think you'd be welcome at a royal court. But I am dry, so I thank you.
You're welcome. I'm glad you was somewhat grateful for my thing. It looks like that's the entrance up there, so let's continue along with it. That wasn't that bad though. We didn't walk for that long. Maybe like 30-45 seconds. It really actually wasn't that long. Alright, looks like we are...
I hear voices. Looks like we've got company. And not welcome company, I reckon.
Let's go ahead and dim the lights. So to talk to her, or am I supposed to take care of him? It's lighting up. I don't like this. Damn, they done ransacked the food and everything.
Look at all this mess. I can hardly recognize this place.
This doesn't look like the work of Avak's people. More like city rabble and beggars.
They're acting like they own the place. If Pa were to see this, we must get rid of them.
I'll take care of it.
Well, so I'm supposed to slaughter them? Just like that?
Yes, that scum has no right to defile this place with their presence. It's our home.
Wait, she wants
our
me to kill him?
property.
Which means they deserve to die.
If we want to be sure they won't give us away, we've no choice.
My. How quickly Lady Rosa can change her mind. What's the difference between those ragamuffins upstairs and the villagers at Malashov, eh?
But this is our home. Our property. They have no right.
Folk who have nowhere to lay their heads and nothing to eat aren't much interested in the troubles of the rich. They just seize the opportunity.
You're right. But they can't stay here
I ain't killing them
either.
people.
They'd give us away.
I will take care of them, but I ain't killing them.
So you want me to get rid of them? But what will you do? I'm responsible for keeping you safe.
Don't you worry. You don't have to hold my hand in my own home. Do you see this ivy here? It goes all the way up to the window of my chamber. That's where I keep my crossbow. I bet that riffraff didn't find it. If I climb up there, I can cover you from above. Just in case.
Absolutely not.
What? Are you crazy? You can't climb such a height.
Oh, don't worry. I've been climbing up there ever since I was a little girl.
But they'll see you.
No, they won't. I'll be round the corner before they have a chance. There's a wooden balustrade there all the way to the window. It's like climbing a ladder.
Are you really sure that Ivy can support your weight? You're not a little girl anymore.
Aw,
You
damn.
really know how to compliment a lady, eh? Now keep quiet and turn round. I don't want you looking up my skirt.
Alright, well, you heard her.
Right then. Here we go. I hope Rosa can aim well.
Let's go ahead and talk to him and see if we can get rid of him.
There's someone there.
Calm down. I just want to talk. I'm not looking to harm you.
Talk, eh? You don't want to harm us? Hark at him.
Don't do it.
Let's get rid of him. What do you say, fellas?
Don't do it.
I'll show you.
You did it. Now you gotta die.
Rosa? Could you... Rosa!
See what y'all did? I'm gonna try to kill y'all. You ain't leave me no choice. Get off.
I'm all yours.
See what y'all made me do? Think I wanted to kill you?
Useless.
Who's that? Come on, get him out of there.
You wanna try?
Get off me. Come on. You next. Come on. What you got?
No chance. I'm all yours.
Lay down.
Are you alright?
I am. For now.
I try to be
You
peaceful.
all right, Henry? I think I hit one too.
You're a good shot. Capon and
I should
Cabianca
have just
wouldn't
killed
believe
him.
their
I
eyes.
tried.
Thanks.
Is something wrong?
Someone's trying to break through the door.
Oh,
coming.
damn it. I'll be there in a moment.
Be careful.
Load your crossbow, and if they get inside before I get there, shoot them.
I barricaded the door. I'm sure I can hold out for a while.
Oh, stop talking about it. Let's go get to it. Hold on. We in there. I'm assuming it's this way, if I remember correctly.
What a mess.
All these damn people in here. Get off me.
I've been waiting.
I'm Sir Henry. Get off me. Learn your place. Alright, she upstairs, correct?
What was?
Shut up. Die. He the only one with armor. Ain't that crazy? Was he a beggar? He was a beggar. He had some money to be a beggar, too.
Rosa?
Go
It's
ahead
me.
now.
Henry, are you all right?
I
I'm in
am.
one piece.
Are they gone? All of them?
Aye. It's over.
All right. I'll let you in.
They really made me kill him. Like, I tried to be
You
peaceful,
can come
but
in now.
they didn't want to listen. Damn. They did ruin this place.
So, here we are. Welcome home.
It doesn't feel much like home anymore. They were behaving like animals in here.
Don't worry about the mess. Our boys will happily clean up once they get here. We owe you that.
The mess is the last thing on my mind. There was my mother's silver, my brother's hunting trophies.
Damn.
And my books. It's all gone.
Right. We've got a lot of work to do. But we'll get there. You'll see. We have to. There's a lot at stake.
That's true. You know, Henry, I want to ask you something. And I want an honest answer.
Oh, shit.
All right?
You don't never want to hear them words.
If everything were to go wrong at the Italian court, and God forbid you had to choose, would you still try to rescue my father? Even if it meant putting stealing the silver in jeopardy?
I would.
The lives of allies are obviously the most valuable asset to us. Without their support, the silver would be useless anyway.
Not to mention, it wouldn't last you very long anyway.
Don't worry. We'll either leave the Italian court with the lords, or
not at all.
if our plan succeeds and your father is freed...
Okay, we got some
Do
reputation
you know
for
what
that.
will come next?
I try not to think about it.
Why? That's why you're helping us, isn't it?
If you get the king's silver, my father and I will have to hide. Leave the region, go somewhere out of Sigismund's men's reach, and you and I will have to part ways.
Maybe it won't be necessary. As soon as Jobst and his troops arrive, you'll be safe again.
Maybe. But your duties are elsewhere. Capon's estate is in Rotai. Besides, he'll be getting married.
Oh, she do care
You'll
about
surely
me.
be accompanying him. Why should my father and I stay here anyway? What do we have left?
You dirty dog. That was probably stupid. That was probably dumb. You know we got Catherine. I'm sorry, it was an impulse. It was an impulse. I'm sorry. Go ahead, Henry. But you know what they say? You go after the woman who wants you, not the ones that you want. Remember that. Never forget that.
You'll be alright.
Go after the women that want you, not the women that you want. You remember that. Go ahead now. I think we made the right choice.
My father would clap you in irons for that.
And for this?
Oh, that boy went in for that double dip. Go ahead, Henry. Oh, Henry. Keep it PG-13, baby. We was on YouTube.
Oh,
Oh, he's showing off.
Our lady should be carried.
He's showing
Where to,
off.
I don't see any rivers, ditches, or puddles to cross.
Dami castitatem e continentiam
What the fuck?
non le moro. Forward, Sir Knight.
Oh, wait. They're going to the bed. I know they ain't going to the bed. Oh, hold on. We got to cut this out. I don't know if I can let y'all see this. We about to have to do some zooms and cut-ins like a motherfucker. I know I can't put this on YouTube. Oh, Lord. Go ahead, Henry. Talks in his sleep. You wish you knew Latin. Wait, we were supposed to be back the next day. Oh, shit. We were supposed to be back before that. We ain't learned nothing. Oh, Lord.
Christ. Is it morning already? Zizka and the others will most likely be here by now. I should go and have a look.
Let's go ahead and talk to her real quick.
You know about yesterday evening? And night?
What about it?
I thought maybe you want to talk about it.
Do you think there's anything to talk about?
Well, what's next for us?
Nothing, most likely. I'm Lord Ruthard's daughter. Our name still means a lot, despite all the trouble we're in. When my pa is free and an opportunity presents itself, I'll have to get married.
Has your father already picked a groom for you?
Not yet, but I know how it goes. If I'm lucky, I'll marry a young nobleman and soon bear him a bunch of children. And if I'm really lucky, they'll find me some old man who will drop dead before we even leave the church.
A husband, kids... Is that what you want?
Does it seem like I have a choice?
You got a point.
I can't just go and become somebody's squire like you. As my father's sole heiress, I have 3 options. Marriage, a nunnery, or jumping off the battlements.
Surely you're not serious about that last one, are you?
Of course not. But at least you can see nobody cares a damn what I want. Our plan may very well fail, and no one might survive. Why throw something nice away prematurely? You know, carpe diem et memento mori.
Well,
Cherish the moment.
if that's how you feel.
I mean, she got a point. She do got a point. Her future may be predetermined, but we had a good time. Oh, wait, hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on, y'all. We can't walk in there like this. Put some clothes on, sir. Back on. I don't know if it's exactly what I had on at first, but it's as close as I can get it. Let's go ahead and talk to them. I decided to put some clothes on first because I don't know if it makes a difference or not, but I wasn't ready to chance it. So let me see.
Henry.
Morning, Adder. How's it going?
Dziś będzie dobry dzień. Czuję to w kościach.
I don't know what that means. Let's go ahead and talk to Dry Devil real quick, though. Oh, never mind. I forgot. We already did that. We already talked to him about the whole situation. Let's go to the front. Talk with our boy Juan.
I see you're already here.
Or Zizek.
How was the journey? Did you run into any trouble?
No, it actually went quite well. Brabant wouldn't shut up, though. Credit where credit's due. He really helped in Malishov. That hit to the gate came at just the right time. We'd have dropped like flies if not for his men. But sometimes, I feel like letting something blow up next to my head too. Just so as not to have to listen to him for a while. I'd be more interested in hearing what happened here yesterday. When we got here, it was like a pigsty.
Some local beggars set up a lair in here. We have to get rid of them somehow.
What about Rosa? Doesn't she regret coming too?
I'm lucky she was here with me. That shot fella in the courtyard, her handiwork.
Really? Nice shot. Anyway, I told the men to get rid of the bodies and clean up the place a little. Hope the lady won't mind.
Quite the contrary, I think.
How did it go with Vavak, anyway?
Well, after everything that happened, I didn't want to leave Rosa here by herself. I'll have to go and see him now.
I understand. But go and see him as soon as possible. We won't get anywhere without his Mint Master's key.
I was already saying, alright, so now we're on our way to head to the Mint Master. Give all this help with the silver theft. Where is that at? I keep hitting like the touchpad for the map. That is over here. Okay, so we just go straight through the castle. We can go to him. Cool. This shouldn't be locked anymore either, as far as I know, right? Yeah, no, we can just go about as we please. Since y'all know it's been a while since I actually played this game, a lot of like the markers in the town are actually, you know, grayed out, even though like I've seen them before. Oh wait, why is I had a crime last time I was here. I forgot all about that. Hold on, do I got anything stolen on? No, I don't. So when we see somebody, they're gonna try to arrest me. Hopefully that doesn't become an issue, but hey. It is what it is.
Decided to collect food supplies from the city to send to our brave defenders.
Damn, and he got guards right here. Yeah, it's about to be a problem.
Those aren't
No
Vavax,
entry
man.
here.
I smell trouble.
Give all the help with the silver. Alright.
Will write down his name.
So I can't get in
and
this
his
way.
donation.
But I do need to get in. So we're gonna go. I need to get them away from the door. How do I? Is there a side way in? Nope, it's boarded up. Can I talk to him?
Hey, what the hell are you looking for?
Master Vavac is busy.
What are you on about? I can clearly see you two aren't Vavax men.
How could you possibly know, eh?
Vavax guards wear his crest. A golden 5-petaled rose on a blue field. Come clean. Whose back are you watching? Some thieves?
No thieves. Christian of Pisek is visiting.
The steward of the Royal Mint.
Christian of Pisek? I know him. If he's here, I want to talk to him.
Hey, should we believe him?
Why not let him go? He's alone. If anything happens, we could just kick him out.
Yeah, that's right.
Please,
You just
come
kicked me
in.
out. Thank you, my brother.
Easy! I surrender!
Fucking
You're a
guard.
wanted man. The executioner is looking forward to you. Now you're...
Alright, so we're gonna go. I'm gonna pay the fine. If I pay the fine, isn't he gonna try to fucking condemn me? Let's go with, what's my highest one? This one.
How dare you?
Oh,
Hey!
I hope it doesn't hurt anyone else.
Not a soul around.
Alright, good.
Very odd.
We'll clear that up. We got lucky. Hey, I'm telling you, get y'all charisma and your speech up in this game. It will help you in some of these difficult situations. Where the fuck is he at? Is he back here? Why is it so dark in here? We gonna get this just in case. This blood? No. Stairs are right here.
What the? Henry? How the hell did you get in here?
That pair watching the door let me in.
I might have known. One's an idiot, and the other a twit. I'll have to find someone better.
What are you doing here?
I'm dealing with some trouble.
So I see. What trouble, though?
In case you hadn't noticed, the lord of the house isn't here. He took to the hills.
What?
Can't be serious.
When?
Only a few days ago. He took the coin from his little secret operation, packed up quietly in the night, and went God knows where.
Oh, fuck.
Did Vavac take the Mint Master's key with him?
Well, if he had any sense left, he'd leave it here.
Why's that?
No one will be looking for the coin from the secret enterprise. But if it turned out Vavac had disappeared with the Treasury key, the whole court would be after him. Unfortunately, Vavac isn't that stupid.
What's to be done? Damn it. I wanted to talk to Vavac about it, but me and you are going to have to sort it out. The question is, whether I can trust you.
Excuse me? I took a big risk to help you last time, and you don't trust me all of a sudden?
Only this time the risk is even bigger.
Risk, you say? Nothing ventured, nothing gained, as they say. And I like gains.
Okay.
Talk to me then. It can't hurt to try. The worst that might happen is I won't help you.
I'm gonna tell you the bare essentials.
All right. But your life depends on nobody finding out about this.
Ah, don't worry. My life was at stake last time, and we're both still here. Trust me.
He
I
got a
hope so.
point.
Me and a few others want to rob the Treasury in the Italian court.
What? My word! I was bracing myself for anything, but this? Have you lost your mind?
Calm down, for God's sake. I know how it sounds, but we've
Okay.
got good reason.
We
and
got
a
a good reputation
plan.
for that?
Believe me, we just need a little help getting inside. That's what I need Vavac for. But he's not here now.
I hardly think the dirt we have on him would be enough to make Vivark do something as crazy as that. Well, it's true. I owe you. For keeping your lips sealed. But this is a bloody dangerous business. What do I get out of it if I help you?
Here we go. You'll be Vivark in trouble. Become a new mint master. We'll give you some. Let's go with this.
Think about it. Vivark's gone, and if we succeed, Sigismund won't have any coin to pay his army. He'll go back to Hungary without appointing a new mint master. That will be your chance.
I can't deny it. You know how to sweet-talk a fellow. All right? Let's say I'll help.
Hey.
But there's one thing we have to be clear about. If it all goes wrong and the slightest shadow of suspicion falls on me, I'll spill the beans about the secret mint. And I'll blame it all on you. You know a lot, and you'll happily confess in the torture chamber.
Well.
Damn.
All right, then.
I'm glad we understand each other. So, what exactly is your plan?
We'll get into the church council meeting as the legate's retinue.
So we failed. We fucked, basically.
What do you mean?
Being distracted from theft.
We'll make it nice and clear to the Cardinal that he'd be wise to cooperate with us. And while he's gabbing on in the meeting, we'll get to work in the guise of retinue.
For Christ's sake! Do you really think nobody will recognize you? Do any of you even speak Italian?
In any case, it'd be wise to have someone at the meeting who can make sure the legate doesn't do anything stupid. We'll be keeping an eye on him, of course, but it'd be better to have a local on hand as well. And that would be your job.
Well, how can I put it? If you manage to get to Cardinal Pozzo and persuade him to help you, take you with him to the Italian court, not give anything away, and lastly, make it through the entire council without shitting himself, I'll walk barefoot to Rome myself.
Hey.
Very droll. So will you help us or not?
I can turn a blind eye to someone sneaking around the courtyard, or reassure anyone at the council who notices something is off. But don't expect anything more. And what will your lot do in the meantime?
That's fair.
Some of them will dig a tunnel into the court cellars from outside. That's how we'll get the silver out.
Clever. There's a whole labyrinth under the Italian court. But breaking through will take a lot of effort. And after that?
We'll free all the lords held captive at the court.
I couldn't help you with that even if I wanted to. And I'd advise you to give up on that. Getting the silver alone will be hard enough as it is. Anything else?
That's all you need to know. We just need you at the council.
Very well then.
Now I just need to find Vivark's key. Have you seen it?
No, the only thing I found Vivark left is this letter. Here, take it.
There we go, another investigation.
And Henry, don't forget, I'll help you. But I can't afford to be under any suspicion. Do you understand?
Count on me. And thank you.
Save the thanks, and let me get to work.
Alright, so we got a brother inside. See, I knew Christian Pizik was going to be the one that we helped. Or that helped us. Let's go ahead and get all this stuff that's in here. Looking for the key. Wait, he gave us something. Hold on. Let's go look at the letter. I'm assuming it's probably considered a book, ain't it?
What not a mess. Who'd think the Mint Master would be so disorganized?
I'm gonna read these lines, know that I'm long out of town. Blah, blah, blah. Let the ink going sink into the ground instead of his choke. Fuck you. Fuck the key. Fuck everything. How was that helpful to me? Okay, well, whatever. That was not helpful at all.
What not a mess. Who'd think the Mint Master would be so disorganized?
Alright, since it's dark in here, let's go ahead and light this torch and get to searching. So, wait, hold on. Why is there a marker? Where's the marker at? Get the key to the royal treasure. Oh, okay. I was ready to search all up in here. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. So this is the search area. We ain't trying to rob and get caught doing nothing. Necessarily. I know he ain't put it in the toilet. He put it in the toilet. Ugh.
Well, that really is disgusting.
Take a
Fuck
shower.
you, Vavak. Wherever you are.
Alright, well, we got the key. Let's go ahead and get back over to Zizek, etc. We are no longer wanted in the town, so we can run freely again. Like I said, we ended up getting caught because of the armor situation. Wait, why did I went the wrong way. Go the other way. We ended up getting caught because I had some stolen armor on that I shouldn't have had on in the first place in the side of town. It's still considered stolen. I'm waiting for like the thing to go away so I can actually wear the armor. But, you know, it is what it is. Everything can go right. But overall, we're fine. Being in here so we can go sell some of the weapons and shit that I've collected over my plentiful things of looting and gathering. Alright. Let's talk to him again. Get this plan finally underway.
At the Mint Master's place.
Hold on. Everybody should be hearing this. Well, how did it go?
It's been a lot of fetching.
Do you have the key?
Aye. I've got it. But it stinks a bit.
Quel puanteur! Put it away unless you want to see my breakfast.
And what about the Mint Master? Will he help us out?
Vavak got out of the town. But in his house, I met Christian of Pisek, the steward of the Italian court. He promised to help us if we get in a tight spot.
Can we trust him?
I think so. He owes me. But he's afraid they'd know if he was involved.
Did he tell you anything interesting?
When he heard what we were up to, he said we were mad. According to him, we'll either get killed on the spot or end up on the gallows.
Maybe we should, reconsider.
This fella's got no imagination. If we can snatch von Bergau's fucking cannon, this'll be a piece of cake.
That's all he told me.
Let's get to the point. We must have everything ready before Catherine returns from Loretz, especially the way through to the court.
I should say so. If I'm going to send my men, I have to know exactly where the way through is to be made.
That'll be your job, Henry. And Brabant's going with you.
Excuse-moi? Why should I?
Because you've been telling us you know the Kuttenberg underground like the back of your hand.
And I do, but not firsthand. Only from mind maps and drawings. Nobody will let men of my standing enter those moldy shafts.
What are we to do in the cellar? Others doing now.
What exactly are we supposed to do in that cellar?
Get as far as you can, and mark the spot where Brabant's men will start digging.
I see. Why do I feel like that sounds a bit too easy?
Well, we have no idea what's really down there, so you better have a weapon handy.
I already know we're gonna be killing people.
Surely you do not mean...
Ruthard's daughter will tell you more. She came up with this part of the plan.
Where are the others, anyway? Kubienka, Ada, and Janos.
They heard there was work to be done, so they left à l'anglaise.
But you do the work of 3, eh? At least with your mouth.
They're getting some wagons so we can move the silver. If Pisek wasn't lying, there's quite a hole there.
If Brabant doesn't want to go into the tunnels, I'll go with someone else.
With Ruthard's daughter, eh? One night wasn't enough for you.
I meant with somebody like Sam. He knows his way around the town underground too.
Oui. That is a good idea.
I don't like how the devil put that together.
Maybe the cold down there will cool his hot head.
What will you lot do in the meantime?
We'll be doing the planning. We've got to bring those captured Italians to the Devil's Den somehow. They'll just sit tight till we give them back their legate, and then we'll let them all go.
The main thing is keeping Godwin away from the booze. Or we'll have no way of talking to the gents from Rome.
Okay, let's go ahead and talk to Rosa. So this, I might end up cutting a lot of this. There's a lot of talking.
Passages that lead to the Italian court. Can you tell me more about them?
What exactly would you like to know?
Where exactly are the tunnels?
They run under most of Italian Street. Some are remnants of the original mine gallery, but other parts are much more recent. So far, only the section from Ruthard Palace to the crypt under the church is accessible.
Well, the church is quite a long way from the court. If the tunnel has collapsed anywhere, we're out of luck.
Right. But the tunnels were checked properly before they started building the church. If some part collapsed, we'd be the first to know.
Tell me more about this mine gallery.
It's been abandoned for years, but we could use it. According to the drawings, it's very close to the court cellars. Christian of Pisek confirmed it.
That's a very strange coincidence.
My father said King Wenceslas had long suspected he had enemies among his own ranks. Maybe he had an escape route built. He just didn't finish it in time.
What was the tunnel to the crypt used for?
It's a safe route for anyone who wants to disappear undetected. Just like the one we took to get here.
Has anyone ever used it?
No one that I know of. The servants used it to dispose of waste.
Waste? What kind?
It leads from the kitchen, so I'm sure you can imagine. Bones, scraps, slops.
Oh, wonderful. What exactly am I supposed to be looking for down there? What are we searching for?
We need to find and mark the point where the crypt wall joins with the tunnel. When we break through the wall, only a thin partition will be between us and the cellars of the Italian court.
But how will I know I've found the right place?
You can tell if there's a cavity behind the wall by the sound it makes. The gallery is also damp, so the spot might be a different color.
So, I'll be knocking on the walls in the dark and looking to see if any is a different shade?
Well, yes. Pretty much.
Thanks for the advice. Anything else I should know?
Be careful. Come back in one piece.
I'll do my best.
Alright. So we got all the information we need. Let's go ahead and talk to Sam. And get to work.
It appears we're supposed to go and mark the path for carrying out the silver.
I thought you were going with Brabant. He boasted that he knows those passageways.
Brabant backed out of it.
Perhaps he was afraid to soil that fancy coat of his.
Or he was just lying again. Well, are we ready to go and take a look underground?
Absolutely. Where is the entrance anyway?
In the kitchen.
That's a promising start.
Alright, let's get to work. We're going to explore the underground. Why is there the sneaking money sign? That was weird. Maybe I stole somebody from somebody. Or stole something from somebody. And don't remember it. Let's go ahead and get the sword. Just in case. We got a new survivor level.
Morning, Henry.
Come on, Lord Kayvon.
Morning to you too.
What you doing? What you doing down here? What you doing in the kitchen? Hold on. Oh yeah, let's go and eat a little bit of food in the pot. We do need some more nutrition.
Let us go. That smell.
Hurry up, try to get down there too, Samuel. Sam, I am. Green eggs and ham. Alright, explore the underground passage with Sam. So,
It is nearly up to my knees. Perish. And it's bloody slippery. Ugh. The nerve of Jiska and Dry Devil. I give them coin, and they send me to wade through shit. Stay close to me. The path might branch off somewhere. We would not want you to get lost.
You won't scare me. I'm not a child.
You are scared shitless, I can tell.
But y'all already know the drill. I'm gonna go ahead and cut this part down because there's no point in me making y'all watch me adventure through a tavern, which is mostly walking and a little bit of talking.
Ugh, that's dense.
So on and so forth. So I will see y'all once we get to the end of the destination, or if anything important happens, I will greatly fill y'all in, so on and so forth.